Hi guys, it's Robin and welcome back to my channel. Today on the Robin's Nest we are going to be making this absolutely adorable giant kawaii cupcake, and it's going to be filled with layers of delicious chocolatey buttercream and loads of crunched up chocolatey chip cookie goodness. Because I was thinking the other day, out of all the different themed cakes that I've ever made, I haven't made a baking themed cake yet. So I thought it was about time, and I thought that this would be the perfect cake to share with all you. So I hope you enjoyed the video and don't forget to show it lots of love. Now let's get into it. So anybody who has watched my channel before knows that when I don't have the exact pan needed for the job, I like to use what I have to create what I need. So for this cake, I baked up two 6-inch chocolate rounds using a standard 6-inch cake pan, and then for my third layer, I chose to use a roughly 6-inch stainless steel bowl, just to give it a bit of a rounded shape on one side for the top of our cake. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to level off my layers so we don't end up with a lopsided cake, and then I'm going to trim this layer in half to give us 4 layers. So once you finish trimming up all your cake and clean up all the crummy mess, it's time to start filling your layers. So we're going to start by securing our cake to our cake board with a little bit of buttercream. I'm going to place our first layer where we want it. Then we're just going to apply another thin layer of buttercream. Then we're going to take our piping bag full of chocolate buttercream, and we're going to pipe a dam all around the outside perimeter of the layer. Then we're going to take our cookie crumble. And I have just made this with some crunched up chocolate chip cookies and about 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And we're going to fill this up. And repeat this process with each layer. And once I reach the top, as you can see, I just used the trimmings from my layers to add a little bit of extra height, because we're going to pop this into the fridge for about 20 or 30 minutes to get it nice and firm, and then we're going to start to carve it. So now that our cake has had plenty of time to chill and it's nice and firm, it's time to start making it look more like a cupcake. So I'm going to take my serrated knife, and we're just going to start trimming around the bottom 2 levels here, and we're going to taper it in a little bit. Then I'm going to carve a spiral out of the top and make it look like an icing swirl. Alright, so I finished shaping my cupcake and I'm really happy with how that turned out. What do you guys think? So next I am going to just apply a nice light crumb coat all over with some vanilla icing to seal in all these pesky crumbs, and that's going to give us a nice base for our fondant to adhere to. And just a little tip, you do not have to get this part perfectly smooth. We're just going to cover the entire thing with our spatula, and then when we're done, we're going to go around with a flexible plastic smoother to get this all perfected and smoothed out, so that way there's no imperfections or blemishes when we cover it with fondant. Okay, so we grabbed our cake, it's ready to use. And while we were waiting for that to chill, I mixed up a few different colors of fondant. So we're gonna start with a little bit of light pink. We're gonna roll this out and use this for the top portion of our cake. Now once you've draped your fondant over, we're just going to use our fingers to gently shape our fondant around the cake. Okay, so once you sorted out the top portion of your cake, it's time to start working on the bottom. So what we're going to be doing here is alternating two different color blues in stripes all the way around the bottom of the cake. So I'm going to roll out my two different colors, and we're going to use this little paper stencil that I created to cut out the shapes that we need. So now that we've finished with the cup part of our cupcake, it's time to focus on the swirl. So we're going to be adding this absolutely adorable little kawaii face that I made earlier, just to save a little bit of time. So we're going to decide where we want the front of our cake to be, and we're going to just apply his little eyes. His little mouth. Cute little cheeks where we want them. So because our cake is covered in fondant, our sprinkles aren't going to want to stick very easily. So we're going to take a little bit of water and a soft brush, and we're just going to knock off any excess water here because you don't want too much. And then we're just going to dab little wet spots all over the cake. And then we're going to take our sprinkles and start sticking them on all the little sticky spots. Oh my, so much cuteness. This is turning out great. I just love it. But we're not done yet. We still have two things left to do. And first, I'm going to make a personalized happy birthday sign for the front of our cake on the cake board. And voila, isn't he cute? I absolutely love him, and I really hope you guys all like it too. If you do, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up and let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And if you haven't done so already and you really enjoyed the video, please click that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, guys.